and it was going to be a whole studio production facility. And then all this stuff started happening with AI. He canceled it. Like, he literally canceled all the plans. He paid the breakup fees with the contractors.
What do you think of this Dollar Shave Club?
Dollar Shave Club. Now, if you want to know why Dollar Shave Club created an AI celebrity instead of paying a real star, why don't you ask Prompt Lady?
See, when big shaving companies use expensive celebrities for their campaigns, you end up paying the bill. Isn't that right, veteran?
At Dollar Shave Club, we don't care about celebrities.
Yeah, dude. So this is kind of continuing a pattern that I really love to talk about. Like, listen, I'm not a creative person. I'm not like a video director. I'm not a movie creator, whatever. But it is very interesting to me when I saw like the SAG-AFTRA strike, if that's what it's called. It's basically the whole community of like directors and writers and actors and all these people that were saying, hey, we're going to go on strike. We're not going to make any more movies. We're not going to do anything with film until you guys guarantee that we're not all going to just be replaced by AI and digital avatars that use our likeness to, you know, basically replace us and make it so that we can't work anymore. This is interesting because it's a double-edged sword, better than any definition I've ever heard, because on the one hand, you know, the savings that these companies are going to get by not having to pay all of these super high paid marketing agencies and actors and all this stuff, they are going to pass those savings on to the consumer, right? Because like a company like Dollar Shave Club, which, hey, let's be real, they made some great ads in the past, and they have probably had a really high production value to them. Like they clearly have spent some serious money on it. With AI, now those costs are cut in half, and it makes it so that while everything else is increasing in price, like their labor costs are going up because everybody's labor costs are going up, their material costs, their shipping costs, their fuel costs, like everything is going up for pretty much all consumer companies. And most of them are raising the price, right? Like that's the normal thing you do as a business. If your costs go up, your price goes up. It's just normal economics. So Dollar Shave Club is basically sending a message saying, listen, we understand things are getting more expensive. Your grocery bill's going up, your gas bill's going up, your electricity bill's going up. We don't want your shaving membership price to also have to go up. So, you know, while it may upset some people, and definitely we understand that jobs are going to be lost, we are going to use this new technology to create the same experience that we need to be able to maintain, you know, the level of revenue that we can and the level of costs that we've, you know, been able to achieve this far. And so that way your price doesn't go up.
Can almost guarantee they didn't have to pay for any of those celebrity names that they were mimicking or mocking.
No, it's parody.
James, like, bro, you know exactly who they're talking about. You don't have to say it.
Exactly.
And, like,
it's parody, dude. That's the whole thing. That's South Park's been getting away with it for years.
They're like, so this compared to, I kind of almost want to pull it up, but I know we don't have much time. But the McDonald's ad, do you remember that one?
Sure.
So, I mean, even just from there, like, the stuff has improved, like, phenomenally. And like that was back when like they're kind of making fun of the AI slop stuff, but they're doing it in a way that like would make a good commercial also, like everything going wrong, but you don't notice all the weird artifacts and stuff that's going to be happening, because that was a Christmas ad, so that was in December. And I mean, I know this stuff has been getting exponentially better and better each time, but now we have Dollar Shave Club making like a full cinematic level production, and it's all AI,
and it's really good, dude. Like the consistency, like you notice with the McDonald's one, like there's no dialogue, there's no transcript, like there's not like a real narrative, right? With Dollar Shave Club, it was literally a story from beginning to end with a consistent message and a consistent narrative. Like it's hilarious, and like it's a very interesting conversation because, like I said, it is saving consumers money, but at the same time, there's a lot of actors that would have done those commercials that would have been paid, and now that we don't need them anymore.
This is putting them in check because they're so worried about people using their likeness, and it's like, we don't need you. You know what I mean? Like y'all better like figure something else out. But there's gonna be a big shift in there, and I think that's what Ben Stiller's company as well is doing. We'll have to get some good research on that.
Dude, Tyler Perry too. Tyler Perry was building, I think, almost $1 billion studio here in Atlanta where I live. and he was going to have hundreds of jobs, maybe thousands, and it was going to be a whole studio production facility. And then all this stuff started happening with AI. He canceled it. Like, he literally canceled all the plans. He paid the breakup fees with the contractors. He literally was like,
there was construction. He was going to build a big studio.
Well, they had located the property and they had started the contracts with the vendors, but there's always kind of a period before they actually break ground that you can get out of it. But you have to pay big fees, right? Like, all the lawyers want to get their money, so you got to pay big lawyer fees and stuff like that. So he definitely paid money to get out of it, but in his mind, he's like, that is worth it versus investing hundreds of millions of dollars into something that is going to be literally irrelevant. I mean, it's like, you know, if you were to invest in, the only thing I can think of is like a switchboard, you know, building. Like, if somebody said, hey, we're going to turn this factory into a switchboard building, for when we used to have switchboards for phone, you had to call an operator and they would, you know, connect you to whoever. You know, there was a time period where if you started seeing the infrastructure that was being put up for telephone communication the way that we know it today, you know, even if it's not wireless, like even landline, you still started seeing, like, you know, peer-to-peer communication, and you probably were like, maybe I should hold off. Like, maybe I should invest in telephone
maybe
poles
let's not build
instead.
I guess that day's call center, right? You know?
Right. Yeah, exactly. Like, it's pretty much the same thing. Like, he's basically just seeing the writing on the wall of like, hey, if anything, I'll invest into a server farm so I can have my own server connection and never have to worry about paying for cloud cost or whatever. Like, I could see a lot of production companies moving that path where they're like, you know, we used to pay for huge studios that gave us lots of space to put scenes together and all this stuff. Now we just need more compute. And, you know, Google Cloud, Amazon Web Services, all these companies, like, they're charging us out the ass, right? So, like, let's at least just go buy a bunch of these NVIDIA brand new optimized GPU chips, and let's use a warehouse to fill them up, put a cooling system, have engineers, and that's it. And it's a fraction of the cost of having a full production studio that you also have to have security, you have to have maintenance crews, you have to have all the assistants and lighting, and like there's a lot.
Like, one of those salaries is like a GPU right there, or half of a salary.
Dude, literally what you would pay every year. Yeah.
The game's gonna change. Hey, David Morello here, your host from SaaS with DaaS podcast. And if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and check out some of our other clips right here. And you can go ahead and see one of our other episodes, or even clips from this same episode from SaaS with DaaS podcast. We'll see you on the next one.